Hi again, everybody. This is just a quick video, just to firm up my other videos on installing speakers in locomotives. Whether you want to put a bigger speaker in, or you want to put twin speakers in your locomotive. I bought this Class 37 because I like the livery, and it matches my Dapol Class 68s. So I wanted one of these. I've wanted one of these for a while, and it's a used Class 37, but nevertheless, it's still very nice. It's got a couple of issues, such as there's a window missing from there, which I'll have to try and get a hold of. Everything else works. And the chap I bought it off installed a TTS, Class 37 TTS decoder, which it does sound fine and it runs really well. But the sound was rubbish, the quality of the sound. So I took the top off with the intentions of upgrading the speaker, or putting two speakers in. And I found this. Stuck down like that. There. Which is why the sound was rubbish. One of the best advice I can give for everybody is, if you're going to put a speaker in a locomotive, it really must be in a sound box. These speakers tend to come with a sound box. If you have to alter the height of the sound box to make it fit, you're better off doing that than just getting a bit of blue tack or black tack like that and sticking it on like that, because the sound quality is rubbish. So the best advice I can give you, if you're going to do that, whether it's one of these speakers or an oblong speaker, do not take it out of the sound box and fit it to the loco, because the sound will be rubbish. If the best thing to do would be to alter the sound box. I've done it before, where I've altered the side of sound boxes to reduce the height, and plug up all the holes that the speaker wires come out of, so there's no sound coming out anywhere other than the speaker. So if you have a sound box, it has to be completely sealed. But doing that idea is silly. It works, but the sound quality is rubbish. So that's that. Now, the choices I have for this one is either one of these twin speakers, which I bought from U-Choose, which I believe is manufactured by Zimmo, which you may just be able to make out Zimmo. Yeah, very good. The quality of these is very, very good. These sound boxes are 3D printed, and they are completely sealed, so the quality of sound is very good. Or I can use twin speakers. These are the typical iPhone speakers. On their own, they're very good. Together, they're brilliant. Or I can use one of these Megabass speakers. Depends on which one I find fits in easiest. Now, the purpose of this video is just to confirm, as I've mentioned in other videos, I've looked at the paperwork that come with the sound decoder, and I've researched the TTS decoders on on the internet using Google, and it transpires that you can only use 8 ohm speakers. Now, as I mentioned, when I tested these, they're just under 8 ohms. If I solder them together in parallel, you end up with around 4 ohms, which will damage the amplifier in the sound decoder. So you cannot, under any circumstances, solder these together in parallel. They have to be in series, and that'll give you around 15 ohms. Increasing the ohms isn't an issue. It'll just reduce the sound output slightly, from 8 ohms to 15 ohms roughly. This will give you in series. So if you're going to install twin speakers such as these in a locomotive, the sound decoder will only accept 8 ohms, not 4, because if you put them in series, as mentioned, in parallel, sorry, it divides the ohms of one speaker by the number of speakers. So 8 ohms will become 4. So do not do that. So I'm now going to find out which of these speakers fits in here the easiest and give the best output, whether it's this, one of them, 2 of them, or that. So that's the end of this video. I hope this makes it easier to understand what you have to do with these if you want to put twin speakers in your locomotive. So that's the end of this. Thanks very much for your time.